everybody and welcome back to another speed building video. So this week will be with two actual house builds. I'm very excited, and with the coming of the Machino pack I saw so many awesome videos, and I'm not gonna do a Machino pack build because I don't have Machino. But I did get so much inspiration of loft areas of different shapes and playgrounds with the with builds that I was like, yes, I get inspiration from this. And I eventually built a full house, very different to what I've done before, but it has a lot of elements snatched out of a couple of builds, and I had so much fun with this. It isn't a tiny build, it's tinier than regularly, but it's a ArtStudioLoft. So it's not actually a loft, it's just a two-story home, but the upside area, the upstairs area is different, and I wanted to work with this. And what is this? I wanted to have a terrace at the now it's the American thing again, alright. The upper area, your most upper loft thingy level, it's just a sort of terrace moment, and I really like that. I have never made something like this before, but I really enjoyed the idea of having this, as we're seeing so many art studios, art photographers, things, and I was like, we can also do this without the Machino pack. I would love to have the Machino pack, but I still have to wait on some money from my job. But hey, as you guys may have noticed if you've watched more building videos, I love columns and I love to play with this. And today I worked with two colors for the whole outside area, but I worked around with all of the columns to make it a lot more playful. A couple of windows, but it has an industrial vibe to it, maybe a little bit contemporary as well. But I had so many inspiration. Like, I don't use toy cars to give a car, but I thought, like, why not? Why shouldn't I try this once? So I'm very happy with how this turned out. Although this is very artsy crafty, sometimes it's very linear, how would you say it? Like, not a lot of flora, fauna, and I thought, like, no, I want to do it like that. So with some greenery around the sides, glitchy, some greens around your parking area, and I actually included a car. I normally never do that. I think this might be the first, maybe second build that I actually do that, but I tried to put so much thought and attention to the outside area because I really wanted this house to look on point, and that I'm happy that I would actually like to live there. Well, you shouldn't let me live in a home like this because I would let the plants die, basically. But I think it would be very beautiful to stay at. I would like to stay at a place like this. So when we're finally done with the outside, which is almost, I think the last thing will be at the end of the video. Only the greenery is at the beginning because I wanted it to look right before start. I think we moved to the inside, which I started off with a quite basic white house, and then I tried to fill it all in. It's a very black and white house, as you may, I think you could see it a little bit from the outside that there's a white and black elements, but there are some pops of color, and I want it to be a little bit not per se tiny, but I want it to feel a little bit cozy, a little bit more that you really have to work with your spaces. Like, this could be a very spacious house, but I liked it this way. The kitchen very quirky and tiny. I think it's very usable still, but it has a very cute vibe to it, and still a bit industrial, a bit artsy crafty. I really enjoyed how this actually turned out. I would regularly never think of making a kitchen like that, but as this is a very different shape of house, I wanted everything to be a little bit different than what I regularly would choose to do, because regularly you could put a couch and a TV there and you would have a very cute seating area, but I chose to do not. And of course this bathroom has a full window wall, and again I tried to work around it and create a little bit of variation, so there is no mirror above your sink. It's next to that. The sink overlooks the outside area, which is actually a cool feature, but it's not the typical thing you would expect. And the coming home to your house is actually directly into your living room. This will also be like that in the next video of Wednesday, which I'm not gonna spoil yet, but these videos were actually made quite soon after each other, and I just liked actually how this was turning out. And yeah, here you see that I'm very working with the black and white, which I hadn't intentionally thought through at the beginning, but especially the upside area will be with a little bit more color and with a little bit more playfulness, but little pops of color, and there will be some windows like this, and I thought that was a very cool feature. And if you're noticing that the ceiling light is actually not on any ceiling, I know in the screenshots it's not changed in the upload, but you're free to change that actually. In my version of this house, I just made a fence, like the thin one going through it, so it actually hanging on some, you would say, metal frame structure for the house. But yeah, I really like this because I'm using a lot of luxury stuff and just working through everything again with the white and black. But as this is the part of the art studio, it's with more of obviously art, but a lot more fun to it, a lot of pops of color, a little bit of playfulness, and I really enjoyed this house. I'm really proud of it. I'm not fast and proud of my own creations. I always doubt, like, is it good enough? But I think that this is actually a cool artsy loft. Actually livable, not too messy, but still a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. So if you do, let me know what you like about this build, or what you don't, or what you would have done different. And if you have the machine back, please let me know what you think of it, because I'm really down to buy it. I saw so many cool building items. I'm intending to buy it, but I'm still not very sure. It's only $10, so I don't know why I am shorting so much to buy it. But yeah, this is the first outside area. Of course, we have the rooftop terrace, and we also have the outside downstairs, the little garden area. But this is mostly just to sunbathe. There's nothing too fancy about it. But I used the grass of Island Living by sizing it down, because normally it's very large, but now it's actually the height of a regular grass. And yeah, a little bit of greenery up your roof. And then I'll add some sunbathing moments. Maybe if you throw a little party. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this little seating sunbathing area upstairs. So if you enjoyed this house building video, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions for future builds, let me hear them. I'm excited to hear anything new. And I will catch you guys at the next house building video of Wednesday, and otherwise at the new SimCity episode of Friday. Bye guys, love you.